So we're starting a new dynasty because well, people who bought the game didn't have customization because they joined the game. They joined my dynasty before buying the game and it's not retroactive. House trade, no. Monarch name. Let's start with Sabine this time. We started with me. And we'll start with Sabine. First of its kind. 3VB. No! Wound 2. The Wound 2 dynasty. I can do Wound B. But the point is to have the dynasty name stay. So it should be Womb. The dynasty. Because when Sabine dies, we'll have a new name, but the Womb dynasty will stay. Be Wound. Funny. The Womb. The Womb dynasty. Wombin. No. I don't like that it sounds like wound. Like womb, actually. Wouldn't be. I don't care. Wouldn't be. Wouldn't be. Wound. Bound. The Bound dynasty. Names Bound, Sabound. Let's go for Bound, whatever. It's funny. Play on Twitch. Does everyone have the Twitch extinction? I checked early that I had the extension for everyone. Choose 3 regions. Alright, I forgot that there are actually 5 regions now. Oh, we can have new regions. We have to decide which region we're keeping. We're gonna choose the 2 new ones, the Grandees of the South and Barons of the March. Which one of the OG 3s are we keeping? Are we keeping the Vikings, the Merchants, or the Occult? Funny guys. The Chiefs? Let's keep the Chiefs. The Barons are brash rural lords, famous for their belligerence and fondness for hunting. The Grandees are impassioned duelists known for their strict adherence to honor, etiquette, and the nymph god. The Sangili. Red, yellow, and blue. Let's go for these. And you can start joining! Exclamation mark join followed by your pronouns. With a space in between. Or you can also choose your region. Players who own the game can type region. Or you can choose your region if you have the game. Oh! I think that's new. Cool. I'll put the chat and my face on wherever it's supposed to be after we started. I like Barons anyway. Now everyone has the game. So wait, Eris, you did your character with my copy, right? So it did work. The library sharing worked, right? You didn't buy the game. It worked. Nice. You can get your character with the library sharing from someone. That's cool. So we'll try to get the monarch to either die or win. Before midnight or 1 AM at least. That would be nice. And if we're nowhere close, a win or loss, we'll just pause and start again on September. Or in another session in like 2 weeks. Get your bets in. We will unionize and kill Sabine. The dragon killer, the dragon slayers. It'll be weird not having green and purple anymore. Cup Queen and ICR again. Together. Together. We need at least one more person for the grandees. The grandees, the Sanguilis. IC and I were never together so far. You sure? We merely unionized. Okay. I thought I remembered one time you were together. I need to ban you too. You need to explode you too. So it's a new dynasty for anyone who doesn't know about the game. It's a game where I am the queen. I mean, Sabine is the monarch. You will take care of your own faction, region. Because of self-restraint. And you will have to choose whether you want to help me. Either you want to play for your own faction. Or play together against another faction. And by that, you'll do a bunch of voting. And it will show on the game every time the command to join, to vote. I think we can start because I remember last time we had a lot of people joining during the game. I also changed the title. So people know they can join the game. We are at the castle. That's right. Are we going to be switching save files every December, every March for the next ones? March is the first session of the year. We'll see. Maybe next June will change? I don't know. I don't really know. I don't have like a specific reason to start a new dynasty. The reason I had now is so everyone could have their custom character again after buying the game. But next time we restart the dynasty, I don't know where it should be. We'll see. Depends on how it goes, what I feel like. All right, let's start. So, where do I put myself? There's the chat. I think the chat can stay here if I remember. Should be okay. March is pretty big. South, the March, the North. There are parts of the North that are more south than parts of the South. A classic. Or is it just Westeros? Carrément. A little bit. Alright, so we have Icy and Cup Queen for the Barons of the March. Aerys and Tay for the Chiefs of the North. And the Miss Ambrosia and Valdemani for the Grandees of the South. Let's go. Ow! Let's go. Coronation. Your Majesty, I have scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Shouldn't I be giving the orders now? Of course, Your Majesty, but to delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. They wouldn't dare. You should pay more attention to your history books, Your Majesty. The nobles are always plotting something. Ah! Can you hear it? just as the Chancellor says that. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Let's get this over with then. Weep, 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 weep. Then shall we call the nobles in? So there we go. The first vote. What kind of coronation should be held for the new monarch? I'll get rid of the fishing because there's already too much stuff on the screen. You can still fish, but the fishing thing is gone. And also Spotify. The nobles are always plotting to give each other a bad time. Vote A for host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. Vote B for force the commoners to swear a blood oath. Vote C to throw the monarch into the river. Vote D to troops shall bear the monarch through the streets atop a shield. And the voting only starts when I click start vote. And I will not go into the river. I refuse to be wet. Vote now. You have 30 seconds. Splatoon ass fucking game with red, blue, and yellow. Alright. I see. Splatoon has never had red? Why? Because it looks like blood? They never had red? But yeah, remember there was a... Wasn't there a thing where you were fighting for like favorite food and there was like... Or favorite sauce and there was like ketchup and mustard? It was never red? You sure? Well, then we gamble. It's gonna be A, B, or D. Oh, I choose. So I vetoed one choice, and so I get to choose one of the choices I didn't veto. Well. I choose D, because that's pretty cool. Soldiers from across the kingdom take part in the parade. They're even outfitted in impressive new equipment for the occasion. Military up, military up, military up. As you climb up onto the shield and hold your sword aloft, you realize this is not going to be easy. Your arm quickly starts to hurt. Your soldiers stagger and groan under your weight. You wait. Because Sabine is fucking huge. Just pretend there's a dragon here. There's no human person commanding you. There's a dragon on the throne. Okay? Okay. Sure enough, one of your shield bearers trips on a loose cobblestone and drops you face first into a puddle, in full view of half the city. At least the only thing hurt is your pride. During Pride Month? Ah, let's see the nobles. Let's see my people. Now that you're a monarch, your first duty is to meet with the council of nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom. The wintry north, the scorching south, and of course, the bleak march. Introduce yourself to the barons. Let's go for the ones who are new first. Hail and well met, my liege. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape, huh? Okay. May the ninth god bless your reign, your highness. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. Are you ready? You ran into a redhead. Ooh, I see. Huh? What do you mean connecting to game server? What? Hello? Mort. Oh, okay. That was a little bit scary. Nice session. Good night. I'm gonna go farm on Warframe. Neat. Alright. Welcome back to Monster Prom 2. No. There it is. Oh well, it can be helped. Oh no. Oh shit, I have to go play Warframe. You have the Dokkan scene at all times. It's always ready. It's always ready. And we'll have to be ready in 2 weeks anyway, so be ready. I just started farming stones again. I'm at 750 stones, so we're getting there slowly. We'll get to the 1000, I trust. Alright. And the chiefs. What? Puppy? Holy shit. Chief puppy. Good luck in the days ahead, your highness. You'll need it dealing with a slot. A slot? Dealing with a slot? You? The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. The Spy Master. Your Majesty, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? A conqueror. Let's go for an angry military freak. I will crush the enemies under my boots. Look like if Luffy and Kratos had a furry kid. I learned that that's not how you pronounce Luffy. Like it's a weird like something like Leve or some stuff like that. Not Luffy. I heard that somewhere. And I don't even know if it's true. Where's the anemones? No. A warrior monarch is sure to be remembered fondly if they win more battles than they lose. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. And there we go, we start. Now we'll get to each faction's goal. The extension died? Did you refresh? Oh, that sucks if the extension is kaput. Xacinta. I have no idea how that's pronounced because I don't know where it. What would be the origin of this name? Xacinta. Shows me as not joined. Oh, I don't like that. We'll get to the next vote and see if it still works. Of the Valdermani lineage, charismatic former priest stands based in sunshine, droning on as in a daze. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Okay, votes. Just the Grandees vote for your goal. Valdermani and the Miss Ambrosia. Jacinta, just a weird spelling of Jacinthe. Yeah, but I don't think Jacinthe is I don't think Jacinthe is of French origin, like the name. Apparently it's it's Luffy One Piece. Jacinthe is of French origin. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought he wasn't from French. Monkey D. Luffy in God of War. So we're going for a witch hunt. For the Grandees. Since Valdermani didn't vote. The French name for Hyacinth. Weißschnee. Okay. Oh no, Valdermani voted. I didn't see the vote. Huh? He didn't show up. What? Okay. My bad. So, highest faith. We're already at 7. And the Barons have 6. Barons 6, Grandees 7. Chiefs 0. There's all sorts of heresy in the capital and the Grandees intend to expose it. First, they must ensure the South is beyond reproach. To advance their scheme, the Grandees must be the region with the highest faith in 3 seasons. Frida of the Teye clan, powerful political mastermind, stands precariously on a long-house crossbeam, scheming like a fallen god. Balatro. Salatro. Chiefs of the North! We all know I should be on the throne. Now this imposter. Monarch Sabine. How do we make that happen? The chiefs only vote for your goal. I saw Sabine vent. Put Mad Fred joins. You will be a Grandee. Welcome to the yellow guys. Tay, vote for the goal. Do you want? What goal do you want for the Chiefs? There are votes that as long as I don't click on continue, even if the time is up, you can still vote. As long as the screen is still there, you can still vote. My bad, I didn't have the values in. There you go. The only time the timer actually matters is for the funding session where you found buildings. I hate the yellow guys. It's not my fault. It's the first time I play after all the updates because I had a long ass dynasty banned for racism. The auction, thank you. Because I had a long ass dynasty that lasted since the game released, so I didn't have all the new factions. So finally, for the first time, I'm playing with the reds and the yellows. Okay, so raise authority. My authority. Which is at 4 right now. Don't. The Chiefs plan to make a bargain with a wizard. These immortal spellcasters seldom get involved in political squabbles, but perhaps if the monarch was considered a threat to their autonomy. To advance their scheme, the Chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. And the Barons. Samuel of the Cub Queen bloodline, legendary former bandit, stands before a blazing hearth. Why do you have a shapka? Roaring with arms outstretched. Samuel? Why is everyone doing the Grandy's nuts joke? I'm gonna explode. That's like the third one. We barely started. Jesus. My little Sam. When have the Barons of the March backed down from a fight? Never. I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful king, on the throne. The Baron drip is pretty nice. The Barons vote. Icy and Cup Queen on your goal. Why are the Barons so Orientalism? It's widespread through the community, throughout the community. Damn it. I can't escape it. Doppelganger. Lower own defiance. Which is just at 1. The Barons plan to swap the real monarch for a perfect doppelganger. You're gonna manage to hire another dragon that looks like me? I mean Sabine. First, they must gain the trust of the Spy Master. We're gonna get another big-ass dragon. I don't know if we ever had an event with a dragon in King of the Castle. Are dragons a thing in this universe? Even? To advance their scheme, the Barons must keep... Oh, now I'm burping because of the monster. The Barons must keep defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons. Well. Pretty easy. Alright, recap of the things. Witch Hunt, Sorcery, Doppelganger. What do I get? 1 stability if more than 50% of nobles vote for any one option. I'll take that. Maybe I can grab a lot of stability like that if I manage to predict what you'll vote. Here we go. First actual events that aren't scripted for the start of the game. One day, you're walking through the palace gardens when you're confronted by an unusual sight. One of your palace watch is standing guard, but instead of a pike, he's holding a mop. Fearlessly defending me from dust, are you? Maybe mention of a dragon in Uganda. Should exist canonically, but I don't remember there being an event about them. In Legends. Oh, that was a fascinating typo. How do you do that? Oh, right, because you have the W right next to E on the normal people keyboard. Right. Okay. So just Dragon Legends, but no actual dragons inside. Last week, a grubby little urchin kicked me in the shins and stole me proper pike. I grabbed the first replacement I could find. Iguana. Uganda. Get a new pike right now. I tried, the quartermaster was too drunk. I can only apologize, your majesty. The palace watch have been more incompetent than usual recently. It's obvious you need a proper honor guard to protect you. But first, how can we improve the watch? What can be done to improve the bumbling palace watch? A. Spend a fortune on fancy new equipment. B. Invite northern soldiers to provide training. C. Enforce harsher discipline. D. There's no need to do anything. Why would I want to... Authority... They want authority up. Authority stability. The chiefs will obviously vote B. Stability down. I'll try... Ah, I don't get to choose. No, it's only if 50% or more vote for one. Okay, start! Vote! Chat, what do we do? Chat? Harsher discipline. Yeah, that's the one I thought people would vote. I was right! We fish. Enforce harsher discipline. A punishing exercise regime works wonders on your watch's abs, though you're not so sure about their morale. Stability up, authority up, stability down. Huh? Wait. What? Did it go up and down at the same time? Bruh. Okay. Maybe it's a random event that made the stability also go down. I guess it's only supposed to... I don't know. Good job, team. Oh, from the low! Right, from the low I did put... I managed to already forget I had that on. And it shows on the stats. Right, okay. E-dot. It's me. If one thing's clear from this mess, it's that you need a honor guard who can actually keep you safe, not like these kittens. What? The fuck? Being careful, your majesty, these guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries that be loyal to coin above all. Alright. Let's do a round. Dragon being guarded by kittens. Yay! Bearded oafs with axes and no manners. They'll get drunk and cause trouble in the palace. No discipline at all, but I can't guarantee they won't run off on some random quest. But they're honorable, and in a fight unbeatable. Terrifying warriors, and they're sworn a vow of silence, so at least they won't spill state secrets. But their faith and loyalty is to the church above all, even your safety. These soldiers have fought more battles than they've had hot dinners. They're beyond calf, no doubt, and won't adapt well to life in the palace, but they're loyal and tough as nails. Well, I'll obviously choose either the Grandees and the Barons, or the Barons, because we've had the Chiefs a few times. I'll choose... the Veterans of the March. Oh, we have another puppy. Ban 1 AG. EJ. Did you join the Chiefs because you misspelled the Grandees? Or was it because the Grandees already had 3 people? Oh, that's weird. It put you in the Chiefs. Choosing of the team only works before the dynasty starts. Ah! Oh, that's annoying. Just got to be in a game. Okay. Yay! Well, welcome. Just in case, for the people, for the new people on the stream who join, these sessions are like 3 to almost 4 hours long. So I'm saying that in advance. Like, we'll be done at a bit after midnight my time. When we do these King of the Castle sessions, it lasts a few hours. The March may be now outnumbered, but this loaded revolver I have might help us with some more debates. The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into the throne room in perfect formation before lining up behind your throne, hands on their sword hilts. Each soldier sports a bigger scar than the last. Okay. The South has been prosperous of late, but my tax collectors are reporting suspicious coins in the latest takings. The whole region is awash with fake money. The council needs to act. Set laws for voting. What can be done about the counterfeit coins in the South? A. Tell everyone in the South to examine their coins and return any duds. B. Offer substantial reward if the counterfeiters are caught. C. Order your artificers to invent a new coin that's harder to counterfeit. I'll vote for C. That's the best one in terms of outcome. Start vote now! Maybe I should make the... What if I put the chat here or here? I don't think there's anything here on the screen. Would be good. Okay. I win! 3 nobles and me voted for order your artificers to invent a new coin that's harder to counterfeit. After weeks of experimenting, the new coin is invented. It has a special pattern of ridges along the rim that makes it nearly impossible to counterfeit. However, they're much more expensive to manufacture. Rolling them out across the kingdom will take time. Meanwhile, people continue to use the old coins, impacting trade in the south. Ah. Oh, -2 trade for the south. Oh no, is it gonna be the feast again? The winter feast. Again! Every single time there's a feast. I'm not turning into a werewolf again. Sabine is already dealing with other stuff. Your Majesty, this year, we will be holding the winter feast in my clan hall. It would be an honor if you could attend. The chiefs know how skinny you are. I'm doing my best, okay? But I never turn down food. I can wait. Oh, you also can wait. I can wait! Winter Feast is a special time of year, you'll see. Alright. Dun. Ah, there it is, the auction. So this time, when the countdown, when the counter is down, you can't vote anymore. So you have to, you have that 1 minute to vote. So remember, the 2 buildings that get the most amount of money get funded, and you get, the faction gets the stats from the building. Okay. Are grandees raising or lowering faith? They need to be they need to have the highest faith. Highest faith in 2 seasons. Okay? I don't know where to put myself. Maybe I'll make myself smaller. Good night. Au revoir. Au revoir. Bye. Bye. I'm so tiny. Oh. I still have a big ass tail though. Here. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Exclamation mark fund. Space. The letter. Y. The number. You have a minute. In a minute! Make the tail the height of the screen. Where is the tail? Here. So we get C, we get the monument first, the cathedral second for some faith. The chiefs will get 1 authority. I mean, I will get 1 authority thanks to the chiefs. Vote font C 1. 8001. So +1 authority and +1 faith for the grandees. We don't have 6, 7 anymore. Alright. Good job. Finding a spouse. Oh. Oh. Your greatness. The scholars and great thinkers of the March have invented a new farming implement. Some kind of horse-drawn machine that automatically reaps and threshes grain. They call it a wheat eater. And it's revolutionizing agriculture. Neat. Cool, great. +2 farming. It would be of great use to us in the north. Our farms are struggling to keep up with demand, you know. Will not share the designs with the likes of you, Northern Leech. Our people worked hard on that machine. We deserve to reap its rewards, not you. Oh. Okay. That's how you work, I see. Okay. I see how you are. Should the designs for the smarter reaping machine be shared with other regions? Force the barons to distribute the designs. Compensate the barons for the invention and share it with the other regions. Leave the machines in the march only. Halt the production of these machines. They're an affront to honest farmers everywhere. Right. Start voting now. Do you want to keep your technology? Do you want to share it? Do you want to share it against compensation? I finished my monster. Can get back to normal water. So we're going for... Stop eating plastic. Nom, 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 nom. Fair trade. It is a fair trade. Did everyone vote? How many are we? Yeah, we're 8. So that's a 50-50. Alright. So I get to choose? I'll go for the compensation. A fair price, I suppose. Rewarded for their ingenuity, the barons are satisfied, as is everyone else who produce brand new wheat eaters for their farms at lightning speed. North farming, south farming, up, up. Uppies. Let's go. Good job, everyone. I see the only baron shown so far. Reminds me of one run where like the only count of the east was Lee's, apparently. He was the only one in the whole clan. Alright, so the spouse moment. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master, but there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. But mother, I don't want to get married. Nonsense! A monarch cannot rule alone. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Women. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Shoo. Shoo, mother. Leave me alone. Your Holiness! Last time I was in the south, I met a talented young artist named Galbia. She told me she'd received a vision directly from the ninth god. He commanded her to paint a fresco on the ceiling of the Grand Cathedral in Calabria. What will this painted ceiling depict? Why are you people, Baroness? There's me, my sister, my brother, the Archbishop, and Freddie Mercury. What the fuck? Ah! I didn't read. I thought I read the previous text. Shit. I love nudity, now I say it out loud. Oh well, it's religious, so it's fine. Such a grand painting will require many materials and workers. I was wondering if the treasury could stretch to cover it. Off. Takes to titties. Should the treasury pay for a talented artist to paint the cathedral ceiling in the south? Uh... Oh. I don't know. If he wants to be paid for his religious kink. Vote. I'll eat my popcorn. Pretending to be a baron as a false flag attack. This is a waste of time and money. Okay. Because I play to win. Okay. So no sex, so. By the 9th, you would go against the 9th will. I'm saying that twice. Shame on you all. Or just one little defiance from the grandees, I'll survive. Recruiting a wizard. Far to the north, Chief Nix's Art sits before a roaring hearth. Two enormous wolfhounds lying at their feet. Pondering my orb. A shadow darkens the door. The hounds whimper and flee, tails tucked between their legs, as a skeletal figure steps into the room, accompanied by the jingling of 1,000 tiny bells. Holy shit! What? My apologies! I have that effect on dogs. Their ears are so sensitive. Brsk. What the fuck is his name? Brsk. No, should I love him? He's full of bones. Why did you call this meeting? I may be immortal, but my time is still more precious than yours. I thought we might have a common goal. The monarch has been overstepping their bounds recently, haven't they? Pup Karen. He got electrocuted to death. And what the fuck are these horns like? Upside down or reverted horns. They start small and they get big. I'm confused. We're hiring a skeleton wizard to take the fruit. This is fucking awesome. That's true. The watch tried to turn me away from my favorite bakery last week, simply because my presence shattered all the windows in a mile's radius. A Monty Python? Reference? I never watched that. I should watch for the culture. I'll help you. Those fig rolls are worth committing regicide for, but first, you'll need to take care of the bees. Mark. Mark, we need to get the fuck out of here. They're gonna hunt us down. Did you say bees? Mark, this is bad news. Yes! In the Dreamlands, they call themselves the Dreams of Being, and they're a deadly foe, even for a wizard. Of course, their waking selves just tend to buzz around and pollinate flowers. Bye, Mr. Ambrosia, thank you for joining. They love all kinds of royalty. Protect them from magical threats, but they won't harm non-magical folks beyond the occasional sting. For the next stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower all regions' combined farming to 14 or less in 4 seasons. But that cannot play against what we just had in the farming event. Oops. $14! That's so much. We are at 15, 20. If there's 20 farming for now. 20, 21? Let's put a lower tax on the grandees. Cause they're poor! And they have higher defiance. Winter Feast! Defiance is now a woof. After weeks of leading your baggage train along perilous mountain roads, you finally arrive at the snow-swept clan hall of Chief Bad 1AJ. Bad 1AJ. I hope that with all the updates we missed, with this new things happening during Winter Feast, because there are only so many options. 2 big beers! We're back to Valhalla. Valhalla, the chiefs of the north. Beers? The hall is crammed with all the chiefs of the north, sitting cheek to cheek along tables, groaning under the weight of food and ale. The hall is screamed. Welcome, your majesty, to my humble hall. Take a seat, grab a drink. It is customary at Winter Feast to exchange gifts with the host. What did you bring? I think I already did the war horse. I did the axe last time. Let's do the pajamas. Put Manfred. I thought Puta Madre followed. No. Bye, Put Manfred. Bye. Thank you for joining. It's the thought that counts. Oh. And the counts that thought. After that, the feast lasts long into the night. The fires roar, the bards sing songs of the old days, and a lake of ale is consumed. A couple hours in, you are a little merry. Puta madre, the farming is muy alto. As Winter Feast draws on and the snow piles up outside the doors, the mood in the hall turns raucous. I feel like I read this line like 2 weeks ago. Your memory is blotchy, but you distinctly recall getting into a fight. Hell yeah, punch people. I didn't play much D&D, but the only time I played D&D, it was Pathfinder. I played as like a distinctly superior D&D. I only played once and like 3 sessions, I think. And I played as a legally distinct Sabine. I was like a brass dragon monk. And I remember we one-shot a couple people just with a punch, and it was kind of cool. I was one punch dragon man. Andrew Draken Hayes, you tell a joke that might have been construed as a little insulting to one of the chiefs present and their mother. Oi! Say that one more time, I'll butter you. Oh, Sabine fights Eris. Many such cases. Yay, let's punch each other. The chief is so drunk you're not sure they realize you're the monarch, or perhaps they're just too far gone to care. Accept this challenge. Let's go! The whole clan hall growls grows hushed as you stand up and ball your hands into fists. Then with a roar, they surround you both and begin chanting, "Fight! Fight! Fight! Fight honorably, fight dirty." 20% chance only, holy shit. Well, I can pretend I'm losing, it's okay. Why do I only have 20% chance though? I pull out a gun. Eris is just stronger. It's because it's not really Sabine fronting, so I'm only pretending I'm Sabine. I fight honorably. I failed. You throw the first punch, and Nixie's heart absorbs it with a grunt. Then they punch you back, and everything goes dark. Like the fucking slapping contest video. Where the first guy slaps, and the second guy barely moves his head. And the second guy it's his turn to slap, and the first guy completely falls down and gets unconscious. I brought a gun to a fist fight and will bring a mage to a gunfight. Will a mage be stronger against guns? But I got a defiance to 1, so we're good. You are revived by a splash of cold water. The chiefs are clapping you on the back, congratulating you for fighting honorably, even if you did lose. I thought it would have been worse to fight dirty and still lose. That's like peak humiliation. If the mage explodes the gun, maybe. Power word. Doom. The next morning, the chiefs are scattered around the hall, groaning and nursing their hangovers. Your own hangover isn't too bad, but the thought of the voyage home makes you wince. You bid farewell to the chiefs and begin the long, perilous journey back to the capital. Hey, we managed to get something different this time. Barons, would you prefer $1 or $2? The chiefs again. Your Highness, I'm afraid someone has been painting obscene graffiti on your monument in the north. What do you mean obscene? Your mum. It describes you as a tyrant, and in addition there are images. What kind of images? The obscene kind. Be specific. I'd rather not. We're all adults here. Please, Your Highness, I'd rather not discuss such vile matters in front of the council. Okay. Well, I don't care. It's funny. Your Majesty, normally I'd agree, but every time we remove these images, they appear again the next day. We need to track down the perpetrator. You're becoming a laughingstock in the north. When you call the council together, some of the nobles whisper behind their hands, stifling giggles. Chief Ban 1 AG was right. What can be done about the obscene graffiti being painted on the statue of the monarch in the north? Are they at least drawing me hot? Do I have big boobs? Well, no, it's Sabine. Do they have big wings? For dragons, the wingspan is the same as the boob size, the cup size. Bigger the wings, the sexier. It's as hot as they imagine up north. Brutally crack down on the locals until the perpetrator is found. Send the watch to investigate without drawing attention to themselves. Offer a reward for the perpetrator's capture. This is nothing to worry about. Vote! I want to see if my character was updated, but this game is avoiding me like the plague. No! Send the watch to investigate without drawing attention to themselves. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. 50% chance of having higher authority. So who left? Miss Ambrosia left and... Oh wait, 2 people from the Grandees left. That's... unlucky. So Valdermani for now is alone. For the Grandees. Valdermani, you are responsible for the Grandees by yourself. Good luck and sorry. This is a thing that often happens during King of the Castle sessions. Sadly, people can be here for like 3 hours. We have plenty of room up north for you though, if you help us. Alright. I'm the last of the Grandees nuts. Ah, it failed. Shit. Where's my luck? Officers of the Watch investigate using good old-fashioned detective work. Unfortunately, good old-fashioned detective work doesn't actually pay off, and the graffiti artist strikes over and over again without repercussion. Shit! Well, at least I gain 1 stability. After 6 weeks, Chief Bad 1 AJ gives up on cleaning off the graffiti. Your monument stands forever covered in scribbled unmentionables. The sessions are long enough that this is a common occurrence. Sadly. A spell. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. I know. Your mother leads you to the Great Hall where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. This is healed again? How many fucking healed are there in the north? It looks cool though. Healed is a cool name. It is! But we already had 2 other healed, I remember, during the sessions. Firstborn daughter of the Northern Tae clan. She's your typical northern lass, big, brawny, and honest. In the same way an axe to the face is honest. Maybe she looks like Tae, since she's from her clan. Even among the northerners, she's made something of a name for herself as a fearsome warrior. People say she nurses a grudge though. From the south, Andona, the eldest daughter of the Put-Mad Fred. Put lineage, famed for her wit, her style, and as you can see, her good looks. She's a savvy businesswoman who has had success in the spice trade. Oh, and she's been involved in several high-profile affairs over the year. Major scandals. And finally... Bold! And finally, we have the March's offering. Yvette, scion of the prestigious AAAAAH has been fan. Bloodline. That's an incredible username. Tenshinhan. And finally, Avatar Aang. Naturally, the other barons despise her for showing such weakness. She had a meaningful encounter with a wizard a few years ago, and now she spends most of her time brewing strange potions She's also said to be obsessed with carving a place for herself in history. Why are you all calling her after a male character? This is a woman. You bunch of idiots. Ten Shin Han, Avatar Aang, Professor Xavier. Do you know any women? Put more about women in media. No! Stop comparing her to men. What do you think? Cassandra Nova. True. Xavier has a sister. Yeah, the one in fucking in Deadpool and Wolverine. Is that one? I've never seen her in the comics though. I only learned about her in the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. I never seen her talked about before that. I wonder why. Why do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. My mind is telling me barons, but my body is telling me chiefs. In the comics, she's actually 70. Well, that would make sense. If she was Xavier's sister. Like, it would be a good idea to choose the barons. But I admit that healed is pretty cool. I choose healed. Zero, 1, 1, 3. I have to work on the south being angry at me. But for now, I'm doing pretty okay. Everything is pretty balanced in terms of stats. In a picturesque castle overlooking the southern city of Calaville, two grandees lie back to enjoy the sun. Well, that's not possible. There's only one grandee left, and it's Valdemani. One grandee lies back to enjoy the sun and talks to himself. Praise be! Whispers of our plan have reached the peasants, and they are now in an uproar. They call for the sins of the monarch to be laid bare. Handmaid time. Maybe hates bald women. I already have leads on information from inside the palace that we can use against the monarch. It's only a matter of time. We have the High Inquisitor on our side, but we must also sow dissent among the other regions. We won't succeed alone. For the next stage of their scheme, the grandees must raise other regions' defiance to a combined total of at least 8, or ensure another region begins a rebellion in 3 seasons. That's so hard. I'm so sorry, Valdemani. What the fuck? Aim. I'll keep that. Alright. Rock Golem. Holy shit. Grandees and chiefs having it hard. For the grandees it's even harder because Valdemani is now alone. The 2 other grandees left. Be AFK a bit. I hope I didn't miss any important votes. No. I think we're good. When is the last time you talked? No, I think we're good. Oh, Golem. A rogue golem Oh, it's because you're bald, so your daughter is also bald. A rock golem has crossed into our territory over the Ashmirian border, Your Highness. This could be an exciting opportunity. What's so exciting about it? Please, my liege, this is our chance to figure out how this golem magic works. We could even turn it against Ashmede. Ahmed. Your Majesty, the barons would drown their own grandmothers to gain an advantage over Ashmede. Oh! Or over the chiefs and grandees. Golems are an offense to the ninth god and they're dangerous. We should destroy it before it gets out of control. What should be done with the rogue Ashmirian golem that has crossed over into the march? Use it as a source of labor. Add it to the marcher army. Take it apart and figure out its secrets. That's the stats. Destroy it. 60%. Well, 60% of what? Of having what? I don't know. Vote! Use it as a source of labor, use it to the marcher army. Ashmirian golem sounds like a Persian Jewish tale Greeks would yell slurs at. What the fuck? A D A D D ADHD. I don't think this is the best, but well, we'll see. Use it as a source of labor. 50% chance to work. A capital idea. We'll hook it up into a mill, tell it to keep cranking a handle. And hey, presto, endless bread. Baron voting for a raised Baron defiance. Well, maybe they want war. You can raise your own defiance. If that's what you want. If you want to defy the power. I don't know. It can be a strategy. Our goal is to have low defiance. Ah! Challenge failed! God damn it. Can we have actually good dice? At first, all goes well. The golem works tirelessly, grinding flour day and night, but then... Terrible news, my liege. 4 arrow ace has been fun, was inspected the golem when it went mad. Completely mad. It seemed to think arrow ace has been fun was a bag of flour. It picked them up and put them in the mill. And then made bread out of them. We have our first death. Ace bread. Arrow ace bread. Baron arrow ace has been fan. Has died. Garlic bread? That's right. What the fuck? No. Then it went on a rampage, pulling up farmland and massacring peasants across the march. Farming -2. Stability -1. Has been bred. Our soldiers were able to destroy it eventually, but it killed many of them too. The damage is irreversible. Military -1. Holy shit. That was definitely an event. We lost everything. Good job, team. Canon event. That's what I was gonna say. It's a canon event. Your wedding to Hild is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. From a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, the standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Hild at your side. Military -1, another Godzilla spin-off. It's a prequel to Godzilla -1 where they only just talk about World War II. There is no mention of Godzilla at all. It's just a movie about World War II in Japan. That's it. During the whole movie, you're waiting for Godzilla to be mentioned or to show up. Never. Never happens. You take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife. Yes. I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. Tears of the kingdom. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. You know, wife Hild delivers a short but heartfelt toast, expressing a wish to get to know you better. Totok! Fucking Totok! Stability up again. Authority up. Defiance down, defiance down, defiance down. Absolute win. By the time you find yourself alone with Hild, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. I miss the north. It's too warm down here and people twist their words. They don't mean what they say. It's not so bad down. It's not so bad down here. Really? Everyone down here speaks in circles, insulting each other without really insulting each other. I don't know how you stand it. Can the game just resolve on everyone failing and Sabine crushing everyone? Is that a question or a wish? Is that an uwu moment? Stuff, but I have to do my duty. By the old gods, I feel for you. I couldn't do it. Sabine gets the military high enough, I suppose that'll happen. It can happen. Not physically crushing, sadly. Please. After finishing the last of the wine, you head to your separate bedchambers. It seems your wife is happy to take her time getting to know you. Hey, at least for the first time, I think I have a wife who cares about me. It's a nice change. Your Majesty, the new anti-counterfeiting coins are almost ready to roll out in the south. We have an issue, however. The common folk now associate your face with the old valueless coins. Perhaps we should replace your image with something else. But my face has nothing to do with the forgery. Try telling the common folk that, Your Majesty. If a coin has your face on it, they call it Sabine's folly. Warframe? And refuse to accept it as the legal tender. Not to worry, Your Holiness, says Fred, who's not here anymore. I know who could shoulder this burden. Why don't you put Jacinta's face on the coin? I know you have your differences, but Jacinta is a notable figure, public figure in the south. Why? What? That sounds like Bastion. Is it Bastion? Hey, it's Bastion. Keep the monarch's face on the new coins. Replace Jacinta's face. Replace with the treasurer's face. Replace with a generic image of a majestic lion. Yay! Hell yeah, cool fucking lion. Vote for what do you want on your coins? What are we getting on the coin? Cool ass lion. I would like having a lion on my currency. A cool beast. Alright. And ball PNG coin. Please let me win one gamble. This is a 70% chance. Please. We failed every dice roll since the start. I'm begging. Let's go! Finally. When the new anti-counterfeiting coins are rolled out, thousand merchants are delighted. But a few confused peasants decide that an actual lion must now occupy the throne. We only have Dragon. Is Dragon okay? Is Pepsi okay? To your surprise, this meets with general approval. About time we had a strong ruler, the commoners mutter. When they see you in person, they're inevitably disappointed. What the shit? The rumors of your leonine nature refuse to die away. Some nobles start jokingly calling you the Lion, which isn't too bad as nicknames go, even if it's ironic. Someone's been lying about you. Funny. Authority up. Hey, I'm doing good. Authority 7, stability 7. We're doing good on this run. I admit I'm playing more safe. Last session I went for like spectacle and stupid decisions that would make funny events. But now that I'm playing more safe, we have nice stats. Deep in the forest of the March, Baroness Cup Queen has gone boar hunting with a few of her close friends. Then you had a surprise for me. Indeed, and here it is. Behold! Your Highness, I'm the boar. Hello. It's me. I'm boar. You're hunting me. Your Highness, what are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry, I hope I didn't overhear any... Oh, it's not me. Haha, quit babbling, you blowhard. This isn't the monarch, it's a peasant who's the monarch's spitting image. Great God, and just in time, the spymaster trusts us too much. So much that she's not noticed that we're fortifying the border. Oh, you find the clone. The clone of me. Can I see the clone of me? Can we invite the clone of me? Can I have dinner with the clone of... That means we can now move to the next phase. Kidnapping the monarch and putting this fool in their place. They really found another big-ass dragon. Dragon hunting. How do we manage that? We need the kingdom in utter chaos, bad enough that the monarch's abduction can slip past unnoticed. For the next stage of their scheme, the barons must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Or more. Good luck with that. Okay, everyone is at the second step. I think. Lower the kingdom's stability to 4. Lower all regions total farming to 14. Oh, this one is hard. Raise other regions total defiance to at least 8 in 2 seasons. Yobo Live! You are a grandee. Ah, you're finally 2 again. We had 2 people leaving. And Valdermani was alone, so now you work with Valdermani. You're 2 for the grandees. It's gonna be a long sesh. I mean, I'll probably... If it's too long, I'll probably stop before we come to an end of the reign. And your job is to raise defiance to 8 total. Ah, a miraculous discovery. Did you say Wii U? Wii U. wee. Oh, there you are. Instantly. 9th above, Your Majesty. One of the peasants from my estate discovered something extraordinary. I was lost in the desert, herding my sheep, and I ran out of water. Then I swear I heard the voice of the 9th god in my ear. And the grandees constantly talk about the 9th god, like they don't mention anything else. They're all about the 9th god constantly. Nice feat. He said, drink and be sustained, for you are faithful. Then an oasis bubbled up from the dry sand. This is good news! What happened to the first 8? I ate them. By the 9. By Talos, this can be happening. This is amazing news! Even better, the water has healing properties. A single sip fixed my sprained ankle. Uh-huh. Why are they so non-binary? Why is the Archbishop so non-binary? Amazing news, we can finally be bees. A true miracle. Ah, well, there he is. The now non-binary Archbishop. A true miracle in the south. This is marvelous news indeed. We must allow the kingdom's faithful to access these sacred waters. Nay, the whole world. A pet? This is insane. Wait a moment, for free? Your Holiness? Should the holy waters of the south be made free for all? Allow the grandees to charge pilgrims to visit. The sacred waters must be free to anyone who wants them. Use the waters to irrigate southern crops and heal sick animals. Do you believe in life after love? Vote! Are we paying the barons again? Should we make everything free? Your choice. You decide! Komi water. Right? Water for free! Hell yeah! Free healthcare in this kingdom. I see, what did we go see for? What did you go for see again? You tell me. These grantled grandees claim that the 9th god created this miracle on their land as an opportunity to profit, to reward them in this life for their devout faith. Stability up, big defiance from the grandees. They're the only ones pissing me off. The other ones are nice to me, but the grandees are already at 4. But they can't deny that it still brings in gold from the south. Enterprising priests travel to the holy springs to sell relics, and merchants hawk southern snacks and delicacies. Defiance can go lower. Defiance can go lower. Trade up. The name of the 9th god rings out all through the kingdom. 10 faith. Now fanatical. Steadfast. Hold fast. There's a lot of faith in my kingdom. Holy shit. Alright. Alright, 2 events just for me. The Void Angels are unrelenting. Ah, Sabine. I have something I need to discuss with you. That oaf grandee Yobo Live challenged my honor, calling me a coward only fit to fight Training dummies. I must regain my honor by fighting him at once. Give him a good kicking for me. By the old gods, I will. Not to worry. She's gonna fucking die. I finally have a wife that cares about me, and she's gonna fucking die 2 weeks in. I'm reading bad GB mangas right now, so honestly I didn't even see we had a new goal. GB manga? Good boy? Game Boy? Game Boy manga? The very next day, Grandy Alive is summoned to the fighting ring for the much anticipated duel. Grand Boobas? Oh, Gender Bender. Ah. You've always been a coward, Hild. Don't worry, there's still time to back down. Cheer for Hild. He has the wife curse in this game. Hi Dark Dazzles, good morning. No, it's Sabine. Right now, we are role-playing as Sabine. The dragon is on the throne. Hild grins ever so slightly. The two combatants circle each other like lions. Again! Their axes drawn and pointed at each other. Succeed! Woo! When they finally come to blows, the fight is over almost as quickly as it begins. A quick parry here, a thrust there, and suddenly Grandy Yobolive is holding up his hands in a display of surrender. Well fought. You win. Oh, he's raging. Oh, the rage. You can hear the teeth grinding. Merely had that dust in my eyes. BO3. GG, well played. Hild looks positively jubilant. He has proven her valor and vindicated the family name. Woo! And nothing happens? We don't even get stats from that? What? The fuck? Okay. Alright. Your Majesty, we've been hearing disturbing rumblings from the university. What? Like this? Like that? Nasty rumors of secret nighttime meetings in one of the older libraries. Maybe there was something that affects your relation with your partner? Maybe. Is it just me or is this kingdom broke? No, we didn't spend much. This is just the starting money. It's almost the starting money. I just spent money once, I think, for now. And I didn't get much of money gaining, I guess, yet. We are a bit low on money though, I agree. They are examining the rules of succession, the very rules that put you on your throne. Who knows what conclusions they may come to. Ah. See. Leave the scholars to their work, they're harmless. We need a spy to uncover their secrets. Summon a scholar immediately. I will veto A. Just in case. Are we hiring a spy or are we summoning a scholar to discuss the matter at hand? Do they say I'm not legitimate? They can't say that. This is the first... This is our first... monarch. Let's spend more money. But my authority and stability is up, so I guess the only way to topple my reign would be to make me broke, probably. Your spy is sent to Quail University, disguised as a student of metaphysics, and is given a bag of gold to use for bribes. Okay. We won't have results yet. Ah, auction time! I don't know where to put myself. Auction time. So we have the observatory that lowers Baron's faith, the prison that lowers my stability, the cathedral that raises Chief's faith, the deer park that lowers the farming, and for the grandees, 1 military or -1 military. Start auction now. Deer Park! B and D are only things that help us. E helps the monarch. Oh. "40 seconds. We only have B and D for now. The prison for -1 stability, and the deer park for -1 farming for the chiefs. $999. DB? DB? Is there anything funded? No, it's only D and B. Wow, that's a lot of money. You know you didn't need to put that much money into each monument, into each building, because there was no other building being funded. Yeah, the top 2 buildings are funded. It's not just the first one. You need to put that much money into them. But thank you for your patronage. We said a statement. Okay. Well, good statement. Itching for a fight. What do you want again? Your Majesty, we in the March I finished a complete reorganization of our new army. It truly is a powerful beast now. Okay. Since you asked, I was hoping the Crown might be willing to host some military exercises. The soldiers are restless. Can you define exercises for me? We just need a suitable campaign to whet our swords and spears. An unbloodied army isn't worth its salt, as I say. You just want to start a war as exercise. What is your fucking problem? Can't you, like, train your army like normal people? Like everyone else? Wet our swords. Wet. Wet. Oh. Instead of a costly war, Your Highness, we could establish mercenary companies that fight abroad and take a healthy cut of the profits. Or, if Your Majesty wishes to gain something more than gold, we should use our might as intended and make inroads into Tavalin, whose meager army will surely be no match. Let's see. Establish mercenary companies loyal to the barons, start a border dispute with Tavalin, embark on a full-scale invasion of the Ashmedian Empire, deny the barons their foolhardy exercises. Holy shit, there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of stuff happening. Well, I wouldn't mind getting some money. Stability down, authority up, defiance up. I'll vote for A. I'll leave you time to vote. But yeah, there's a lot of stats there. I see. My vote isn't gonna be much useful. Alright, I get it. I get it. It's a no match. Deny the barons their foolhardy exercises. It's best not to start any wars at the moment. The barons can find their own ways to keep their soldiers occupied. Oh well. Nothing much happened, it's just one defiance, okay. I wouldn't have minded some money though. I seem to indulge in her Game Boy mangas. Just one little defiance. Acceptable. Your marriage to Hild has grown strong and steady, like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love. Let's go! It's high time you thought about an heir. Talking about a friend who's spiraling right now. Oh. I hope they'll be okay. Take care of them. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. Randy Yobo would make a great heir. Too late! I'm very happy, thank you. Well, as well as could be expected for more like a life sentence. I'm very happy, thank you. Your happiness isn't as important as fulfilling your duty to the kingdom. Oh, leave me alone. But I'm glad you found a way to have both. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. You didn't freak. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. My wife and I will have a child together. Don't even worry about it. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business to defeat the Huns. Ah, how's the spy going? How's it doing? Your Majesty, the spy you sent into the university has been picked up by the Palace Watch. Excellent. What has he learned? What has he learned? Very little, Your Majesty. If his exam scores are any measure. The young spy has entered the student body, taken up drinking, and now spends his time composing modern three-syllable poetry. Okay, cool. Your Majesty? Have you discovered the university's secret? Something found. Big bad fact. What? Believing his cover story? Spent too much time in the library. It's okay, Queen Mother, it'll never get as complicated as during the reign of Emperor of the Romans Basil I. What the fuck? I'll take a month off to fuck with my wife, don't bother me. That's right! Leave me alone. I knew it, Your Majesty, the university is definitely plotting against the crown. Perhaps they're even looking to prove your succession was not legitimate. If you can brook the delay, Your Majesty. Oh, I don't want to deal with the university. We must know more. Sober up the spy and send him back. Another money spent. No. 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 Enough tricks. Arrest the scholar and question them. Or cripple the university financially. Vote for either B or C. So B is winning again. So it looks like for now the chiefs are kind of working with the grandees on all the votes. And the barons are fighting alone for now. It looks like the trend is against the barons. Because the chiefs are always voting with the grandees. Are you going to give you double your money? Why not? Why don't you want my money to go up? Are you against me? You want me to kill you? I'll send the fucking assassin. What the shit? A likely looking egghead is found and dragged into the dungeons. His moans and pleas for ink and paper can be heard well into the night. Thankfully, things around the university do settle down. Authority up. Sorry, Barons, at least your drip remains unparalleled. Well, neither of you are any close to your goal, I think. You have 5 out of 8 defiance. 17. No, I can count. Help. Yeah, 17. 17 out of 14 farming. And 7 out of 4 stability. Deep in the south, a grandee paces back and forth along the balcony of her hillside villa. Chiefs wanna rebel? I am married with a chief who loves me. The chief has no reason to rebel against me. I'm told that progress is slow. How could they be so blind, trusting in that fool of a monarch after everything they've done? The Grand is aiming to raise other regions' combined defense to 8 or more. Somewhere in the march, Baroness Cup Queen sits at a banquet, gnawing on a greasy chicken leg. She and her fellow plotters discuss the scheme between mouthfuls. The kingdom is at peace, and everyone's looking for a new scandal to focus on. Not exactly the right climate to abduct a monarch. I could go punch the Archbishop if you think that would cause enough of a distraction. While it would be amusing, I doubt it'd be enough. We need total chaos across the whole kingdom. I could punch him really hard. No, I see, no. Calm down. The bees! Up in the north, Chief Nix's art and the wizard Briggs are enjoying a grand feast together. Any glassware has been carefully replaced with ceramics. The kingdom is still absolutely teeming with bees. Buzzing, buzzing, buzzing. I can't get away from it. Oh, it hurts my skull. Briggs groans, and the oaken table splits down in the middle like a tree struck by lightning. Please, just give me a few more months. By the old gods, I won't let you down. See that you don't. Skull aches make me Irrational. The chief's aim is to lower all region combined farming to 14 or less. I admit that the grandees are doing a bit too well, considering 2 of them. Damn, if only you could trade money between people of one faction. So you could take all the money from the 2 AFK. It would be cool. Badass. Because then I would be able to tax you to hell. I'll just do normal taxing for everyone. Winter chill. Winter chill. Have we seen Tay once? Winter wrap up. Yeah, Tay is a chief, but I feel like we haven't seen Tay yet. The Marcher winter has been especially cruel this year, Your Majesty. I can still feel it in my bones. To make my system blow. And we get a chief in the event and it's still not Tay. Hey Kaya, good morning. I remain the great and terrible Tay. The people who bought the game, those with the golden ribbon, their characters show up more often than those who didn't. Yeah, but Tay bought the game specifically for my streams. And we haven't seen her yet. Almost everyone, except Valdemani and Arrow Ace has been fan. Have the game. I don't know why we did this, we still don't see Tay. You barons don't know the meaning of the word cold. My liege, this is no joke. I found the secret is layers. I can add more logs to the fire. I can add more fire. Dragons. Greetings from the world of the grocery store break room. Have a good break. Stretch your back a little. Better question, why is Tay? I don't use Windows. What? It's not just about me. In the March, the river's frozen and the people won't work for fear of frostbite. My butler touched an iron fence post and lost his entire finger. What the fuck? What are we doing with the barons? Please be nice to the barons. They're always alone voting. This game is a Windows exclusive. Oh, it's not on Linux or Mac? Oh. That's a shame because it's a pretty simple game, so like it wouldn't take too much trouble. Wouldn't be too much trouble to port it. Send food to build marchers' stockpiles. Send northern troops to clear snow and ice. Orders the chiefs to send any surplus food. Leave the barons to deal with it. That's not nice. Or even one baron voted to leave the barons to deal with it. What the fuck? That's not nice. And the chiefs and the grandees really want to fuck the barons over. Thank you, ROS. Your check's in the mail along with the grandees. Wow. I'll be nice to the barons. I'll try to balance. I'll try to balance fate towards the barons. Just gave them a stability point. It's funny because it's the first time I used this law that much and it's broken. I'll be nice. Yeah, but I decided to be nice after this vote. Now I'll be nice. But I admit that the stability point in almost every vote is kinda strong. It is very strong. Since you're always voting between like 2 votes, so it's almost a guaranteed 50%. We're so close, Chiefs. Let's get those bees. Oh, the farming goes down by 2. I'll get the bees, I'll get Nick Cage. The march falls silent as peasants and barons alike hold themselves up in their houses to stay alive. When warmth finally returns, many have perished. Oh! Oh! But the defiance is almost at 8, so the grandees and the chiefs are doing good, but not the barons. Already checked out mentally anyway, I don't think there is much to win with the barons. So we have Icy who checked out, Cub Queen checked out. Okay. Alright. Oh, Tay! There you are. Sorry, just busy. No, it's okay. But it's funny that a few minutes ago, Valdermani was alone, leading the grandees, and now it's more or less has been fun. Who's leading the barons? So we're switching. Your Highness, I'm stunned, outraged, and incensed. I've been summoned to trial by the Inquisition on some nonsense fabricated charge. They're saying a group of church missionaries went missing near my lands. The weather's cold around here. Anything could have happened to them. I admit that losing stability is a bit... You know what? To balance things out, I'll get rid of the stability law that I use to gain a stability point almost every time. Because otherwise, there is no way for the barons to win. Because since we have a low amount of voters, it's almost 50% guaranteed all the time. So it doesn't feel nice. I want things to be balanced so everyone has a little chance to win. Otherwise, some people don't have fun. I want people to have fun. That's Outer Wilds. No one dares defend me or on their own. They're too scared of the High Inquisitor. The trial is set, but the council must intervene, Your Highness. Though she remains silent, the council is keenly aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze. Steely gaze? From across the chamber. How will the council handle the accused? I admit I absolutely didn't follow. I was busy thinking about how would the AFK affect the game. Search for a witness to defend Chief Taye Help the Inquisition gather evidence against Teye. Suggest she pray for a good outcome. Let it ride! Are we killing Tay? Praise the ninth. The ninth. For some reason, Has Been Fun always votes against Cup Queen. I don't know what's the... Well, we vote for stability. I don't know, I think always Has Been Fun didn't really understand trying to gain the favor of the other regions. I don't think that's... I mean, you do you. You do you, but at some point you're gonna be accused of working against your own country. You'll get killed, but at least the other region will be nice to you. Such a witness to defend Chief Tay. You distribute a proclamation among the chiefs asking for witnesses of Tay's innocence. With A, if it falls, it might drop stabilities anyway. It was a gamble, right? Another villager... It's a success. Another villager eventually comes forward, saying she saw the missionaries heading in the direction of the frozen lake near Taye's estate. If you don't at least attempt to find a witness to defend Tay, would the trial be worth it? I don't know. Maybe Vanastor Has Been Hotel will betray Baron and country. Indeed, they're soon found wandering aimlessly through the featureless tundra, completely lost and snow-blind, but alive. Hey, the chief's got some money. Oh no, specifically Tay got some money. I got some treasury. And stability is up again. But I won't use my my law to raise stability again. I swear. We know dead missionaries, the High Inquisitor is forced to drop the charges and pay compensation to Tay, who sends you a small gift in thanks. Yay! The scholar you arrested, Your Highness, has been teaching the officers guarding his cell the economic sciences, and now they're negotiating for better pay. And you know what? Have him executed for treason. Axe time for you. Gladly. The scholar is disposed of by precise application of axe to neck. The officers rumble about abuses of power, but they do not try negotiating again. The university also falls extremely quiet. This monarch is anti-union. That's right. We see the stats? Stats in question. Okay, let's get rid of the call for unity. Oh no, I have 4 available. Let's see. The monarch can mark the preferred. Oh, I can do iron choice instead. It's like the call for unity, but instead of raising... Oh no, it's if the vote I choose is chosen, I gain 1 authority. I already have the maximum. Please choose the colonel to be replaced. Ah, there it is. Okay. After voting, nobles can change their minds and vote for a different option. I feel that's almost never necessary. Very rarely. If it was a passive in every vote, I would take it, but I need to actually use it. And I don't even know on which votes it would be useful. So I don't know, it feels less useful than the others. One evening, you're sorting through paperwork in your office when Baron AAAAAH has been found too appears at the door, swaying slightly and stinking of booze. Your Majesty, so sorry to speak to you in this condition. What do you mean minus 300, minus 300, minus 300? A glass of water costs 300 gold? What kind of water do I have? I'm gonna get you a glass of water. A glass of whiskey, do you say? Don't mind if I do. Anyway. I just need to tell you, if the Archbishop asks you about what happened to his hat, tell him I'll pay for a new one. I wasn't desperate and the privy. I was desperate and the privy was occupied. They stumble away, knocking over a priceless vase. You make a mental note to charge them for the damage. Baron AAAAAH has been found too, whose wealth has been decreased to 0. A big 0. Piece your hat. What the shit? That's what I call heresy. It's a little bit of heresy to piss in the Archbishop's hat. A little bit. It's surely not a coincidence that the Archbishop arrives at your throne room the next day looking even grumpier than usual and hatless. Your Majesty, there is a plague afflicting this kingdom, a curse more powerful than any a wizard could cast. I speak, of course, of alcohol. People are spending their evenings in ale houses rather than in prayer. We must ban this vile vice. Oh, I have corn shell in my gum. Why does that happen 100% of the times I eat popcorn? Should the council ban alcohol through the kingdom? Now here's a funny for you. If you vote for C to lower my authority, you'll also raise my authority. What do you think? Completely cancelled. Which ends up at B and C being more or less the same choice. Hey! All the barons voted for the same thing this time. And they won the vote! Good job, the barons. Make the sale of alcohol illegal. Your proclamation rings across the land. No more alcohol for anyone on pain of death. Ale houses are destroyed and thousands of gallons of beer are poured down the drains, which will most likely have no consequence at all. The reaction is swift. Riots break out across the kingdom. Illegal drinking rooms spring up in every village. Smugglers become wealthy beyond their wildest dreams. The church is reviled. Holy shit, stability 4! Stability lowered by 3! Jesus! Please, what the fuck is this? Popcorns are not born of God's light like the snake with the apple. The man from Minnesota has corrupted God's creation into a delicacy of the devil. The celestial order rejects this sinful creation. It yearns for a return to its cocoon. It finds refuge in the crevice of your mouth, for you are also of divine make. God give us repentance to the corn of Satan by the way of the gum and flesh. Amen. Huh? So the barons are back. The stability is at 4. But somehow, stability down by 3. Phase down, phase down, phase down. Damn. Authority down by 2. Holy shit, that's a major turn of events. That's a major change of stats on everything. Alright. A few months later, with great embarrassment, you're forced to repeal the law before the entire kingdom falls into chaos. In this game, you can fucking summon gods. You can start a war. But the only thing that will actually affect your run is touching alcohol. All right. So the grandees are almost there. The chiefs are almost there. And the barons somehow are there. Only others defiance? Raise other regions, told defiance. Oh, not just all the regions. It's just other regions. So the chiefs are at 0. So the grandees are not doing good actually. Okay. A bit less close than I thought. But still playing. There's still match. Your Majesty, I wish to speak with you about the situation in the north. Too long have the Northerners be allowed to worship their heathen tree gods in brazen defiance of the 9th god. Oh, you all piss me off with your religion. Hey, the Archbishop got his hat back. Allow me to send some of my best missionaries to the north. It's for the good of the realm. I'll have to bring it to the council. Of course, Your Majesty. I would expect nothing less. Send missionaries to the north. Deny the Archbishop's request for a mission. Send missionaries to the north. Deny the Archbishop's request for a mission. What do you vote? The Grandees are probably not gonna vote for B because they want to raise defiance. But there's no way to tell if he's gonna raise my stability or lower it. One more vote. The other option is really good. Hard to tell without A. Tell with A without knowing. Yeah. Well, let's go for A. This is erasure of our culture. We won't forget this, you rabid pack of tyrants, says Nixis Art, who voted for this thing. Iris is like, well, I did vote for this thing, but it doesn't mean that I wanted it to happen. Dixit, every liberal ever. What is for the little parts that eat faces party? Playing the long game. Oh, free defiance. Oh, let's go. The mission goes ahead despite protests from the chiefs. Oh! Stability challenge failed. Oh no, it doesn't raise or lower the stability. It's just that the chances of winning were decided by my stability score. Okay. Okay. Well, a few minutes ago, this would have gone better. The results are less than promising. After being run out of more than a dozen towns in the north, the missionaries head back to the capital with their tails behind their legs. Still, the Archbishop hopes that their preachings might have laid the groundwork for future attempts. Okay. How the Grandees doing? What the Grandees doing? Your Holiness, you simply must put the barons in their place. They've been sending their troops into my territory, occupying my villages, and killing any soldiers who resist. It's a provocation for war. These are baseless accusations, Your Majesty. We would never threaten the integrity of the kingdom like that. Surely. Didn't you ask me to start a war recently? Not exactly, Your Majesty. I only asked for suitable military training exercises. Army P, good luck, chiefs. Nick's heading out. Oh! Good night! Already? Oh. Regardless, we would never stoop to tactics such as these. Is there any proof of your claim? The Grandees. The attackers were marchers, there's no doubt about it. They acted like buffoons and killed innocent villagers for no good reason. Bandits by the sound of it, nothing more. Your Majesty, my intel suggests the barons are most definitely lying. That said, reprimanding them is sure to enrage them further. Oh, big vote! I think I need to hop off for good as well. For the day, sorry. Okay. Good night, I see. Take care. And take care of the other person. Of your friend. Okay, so who's left? We have 2 people for the Barons still playing. 2 people for the chiefs and 2 people for the grandees. So technically, we're even. It's 2 for 2 versus 2 versus 2. What should be done about the skirmishes taking place on the south border? Order the barons to withdraw their troops from the south. 2-2. Order the barons to withdraw and fine them for their trespass. Reprimand grandee for slander. Don't take an official stance. I'll veto D. So what do we do about the barons? You want them to die? Be poor? The stats, sorry. We're going for C, okay. Reprimand grandee, Miss Ambrosia for slander. Not even here. Grandee and Miss Ambrosia is flabbergasted by this affront. He and the other grandees vow revenge on both you and the barons. Hey, defiance up. Oh, but it's only the grandees defiance that's up. Shit. Okay. End of season. Eat prey. The kingdom's on the brink of chaos. It's perfect. We have to strike. What do you intend us to do? Swoop in and kidnap the monarch in full view of the palace watch? Can we rebel already? Not yet. As long as the little pop-up is not in view, I think you can't rebel yet. It's probably gonna tell us. But you should be able, yeah. As soon as it says, as soon as the game says. Oh, of course not. We need to use the chaos to our advantage. We have 2 options. Ah! Barons, vote for the next goal. Raise own defiance or lower own farming. I think the defiance needs to be above the combined authority and stability. Oh. Going for lower own farming. Makes sense. It's already at 3. Alright. Manufacture a food crisis and kidnap the monarch during the relief efforts. If the march is gripped with famine, we can convince the monarch to come down and visit us. Kiss babies, hand out bread, that sort of thing. There was a sudden vote. Yeah, but there was only 2 options. But like, yeah, if you chose A, it would help the grandees, and if you chose B, it would help the chiefs. So like, it was either helping one faction or the other. But also helping you. But the lower farming was probably the better option because you're already at 3 farming, which is low. And the other one was raising defiance, so you're only at 1. That's when you strike. One monarch rides down to the march and another monarch rides home. Huzzah! But what about our own citizens? Won't they starve? The folk of March are made of sterner stuff than that. They'll survive on boiled boots and nettle soup. Oh, farming to 1 or less. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, big ass famine. You're not kidding. All right. 3 out of 3. Okay. Well, now the chiefs and the barons are working together, more or less. I like this twist, this twist of fate. Twist of fate. Okay. Continue to rebellion report. Defiance is too high and one of or more regions is considered rebellion. Considering rebellion. Rebelling will stop the region from advancing their scheme and can be taxed or take part in normal votes. Oh, the Grandees can't start a rebellion. There we go. Now you can vote to rebel. It doesn't work? Why doesn't the rebel voting? Need to wait 30 seconds. Ah! Spammed it too much. Hi Theo, good morning! One voted to rebel. Okay. Let's see. Your heir! Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council, holding a small child in your arms. Yay, I got a child! I freaked. Hatch the heir. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My daughter. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your daughter. What is her name? Don't speak to me! You heretic! You rebel! Traitor! Sabine too! If Sabine is so good, how come you never made a Sabine 2? We are blessed, Your Majesty. I'm sure little Sabine 2 will grow up to be a chip of the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. And the Grandees are rebelling. You know, I can win the game. It just takes more time for me, the player, to know my own goal. I just need to like stall and get and keep my stats high enough so that when I get my goal, it's not too hard. Congrats on the kid, very creative. Your Majesty, I regret to have to inform you of this, but we have something of a civil war on our hand. Civil war? That's worse than a normal war. It's the barons and the grandees. They finally came to blows. The barons have the edge, but it isn't a sure victory. Either way, it will be bloody. Oh, this one is hard. If I make you vote, the barons will probably be alone against the chiefs and the grandees. But if I refuse to interfere, the barons will be... We won't. The barons won't be nice to me. I only have a 70% chance. But 70% chance to what? Stop the barons or help the barons? The heir is named Sabine. Sabine! Alright, I should time the chiefs out. No? Assemble the council. Let's see what choices we have. Assemble the council to get to the bottom of this. The grandees are practically at the barons' throats, many of whom don't even show up. Your Majesty, if I may, judging from your earlier interactions, it's clear that the barons are behind this. I don't know whether they intended to start a full-scale war or not, but it would be best to not let this get out of hand. Arrest the assembled barons and order the rest to stand down, place an embargo on the march to starve their economy, rally the other regions to fight the barons, award Centilina to the barons in exchange for ending the war. Fuck is Centilina? Don't think we can vote? That's what it looks like that was happening. The barons can vote? I think? We'll see. Let's see. Alveto D. Or you can vote. Oh no, everyone can vote. I don't want any of this. You don't have a choice. I mean, you have a choice. But you make a bet. You better make a choice. If you don't want one forced upon you. Okay. That's clearly a happiness. That's clearly a vote for B. You place an embargo on the march, hoping that economic sanctions will shock them back into sensibility. Trade is now poor. Trade challenge failed. Defiance down, defiance up, defiance up. Ah, right. Ah, it's still not 8. Oh, but you rebelled, so it doesn't matter. Oh well. Oh, that's defiance. That's not the stability. That's not defiance. My stability is at 3. The moment I stop using the stability below. You okay, Liz? You need help? Sure enough, with their economy stifled, the barons are much less enthusiastic about war. They retreat from the south, finally putting an end to their pointless bloodletting. The war is over as quickly as it began, but you know the grandees will not soon forget the barons' trespasses. Oh, I can't even tell who I should be nice to because everyone is close to victory and I don't even have a goal yet. Rebellion halted. Defiance is below authority or stability. Ah, the rebellion can stop if your stats get lowered. Ah, I was wondering that. I was wondering that during the vote if like the rebellion could be stopped or if as soon as the vote for the rebellion got pushed, you couldn't go back. Yeah, the scheme can go. Your scheme can go again. You're at 6 out of 8. That's pretty close. Okay. So many twists, so many things happening in this game. As you're walking beside the palace parade grounds, a crossbow bolt whizzes past your head and shatters against the wall behind you. Holy shit. Baroness Icy Platinum approaches, out of breath and waving frantically. She has a sleek, fancy-looking crossbow nestled in one hand. Why does Icy want to kill me? Bloody hell, your highness, I nearly took your head off. Uh-huh. That was probably an accident. Tell me in 5 words or less why I shouldn't have you executed. I didn't mean to... Finger slipped. The kid name slipped. Damn, that was 6, wasn't it? Sorry to scare you, I just wanted to show you this crossbow. Can shoot 3 bolts a minute and punch through Ashmedian armor at 500 yards. Beautiful, isn't she? Trouble is, to achieve such accuracy and power, she needs to be crafted from springwood. It grows only in the forests of the south. And those southern bastards charge exorbitantly for it. Guess back to focusing on lowering others' defiance? Raising defiance. We only need 2 more defiance, that shouldn't be too hard. That's the free market, I suppose. Ah, if this is what the free market looks like, let's put it in chains. That's what I say. Uh-huh. The barons of the march are guarding your borders, your majesty, and yet we can't afford to buy the weapons we need. If you want to keep your kingdom safe, the grandees must stop price gouging. Your holiness, this is outrageous. These barons must want a bargain. Just want a bargain. I mean... The barons are guarding my castle right now, so I don't really want to... annoy them too much. You know? Put a price cap on the sale of springwood. Order the grandees to send springwood to the barons for free. There are so much stats changed. What the fuck? Plant a springwood grove in the march. Refuse to limit the free market. I'll choose B. Let's see if you vote for B too. Are we punishing the barons? Are we punishing the barons hard? Are we punishing the grandees? Or are we gambling? This is the choices are vague. Oh, no one votes for B. Shit. Refuse to limit the free market. Even Cup Queen doesn't want to limit the free market. I think C will raise Baron's Defiance. Okay. Refuse to limit the free market. This will probably skyrocket our defiance, right? Yeah, maybe. But it would also have raised my authority. Hey! 2 defiance up. Next time an Ashmedian horde comes screaming over the border, I'll lay out a welcome mat. Some Baron wealth has decreased, military lowered, trade up. Over the next few months, the grandees continue to ratchet up springwood prices. Only the wealthiest barons can afford the finest crossbows. And the marcher armies are forced to make do with subpar equipment. Okay. The grandees are progressing. So now the barons are at 3, the grandees at 3, and the chiefs still need to lower all farming. Deep in the south, in the back garden of a sun-bleached villa, a number of grandees crowd around the figure, raising their arms in a toast. There's been barely any options to hurt farming. It's true. The RNG. Here's to the future Queen Xacinta and the Golden Age on the horizon. May the ninth god strike down the false monarch for their wickedness. Soon the Inquisition will be complete and the Archbishop will crown our claimant. Keep in mind, I still don't have a goal. I still don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Everyone is almost winning, and I'm still like playing Monopoly. A military? Yeah, but military at how much? What should we do? What should be done with the monarch? Ah! The grandees vote for what we do with the monarch. Lower stability or lower authority? Wow. This one's easy. I imagine the military would be... The goal would be to like an average of 7 per faction. So I'm like 3 late. I wonder which option they'll pick. Everyone is so close. The first time we have a game that's this close. A glorious way to usher in the new queen, I say. The ninth god will surely be pleased. First, the current monarch's grip on the kingdom must be at an all-time low. We wouldn't want to face any backlash from our little fireworks show, wouldn't we? For the final stage of their scheme, the grandees must lower stability to 1 or less. Ah! An auction! An auction. Stability up, authority down, farming down, authority up, military up, stability down. You have 1 minute to fund buildings. See the deer park again to lower farming of the the chiefs. You need 14. You're close. You're not that close. It's because of the grandees. The grandees have way too much farming. F, lower stability. Yeah, makes sense. Funding for a prison, huh? Well, you are at 14. I thought it was 11 for some reason. 14. Oh yeah, that will make you get your last goal. So many twists. Everyone is so close. Shit. And I'm so far from close. Ah, your ambition. Thank you. Finally. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a conqueror. You look like you plan to live up those words. The kingdom's army is stronger than ever before. Well done, your majesty. Okay. But to shut down your noble scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. We should crush these disloyal nobles, take command of their armies and force them to submit. Or if you're looking to unite the nobles rather than smash them, you could declare war on the Ishmedian Empire. They'll forget their schemes if you win. Authority and military, farming and military. Oh. I'm kind of forced to choose the first one. I mean, now the... Oh, the score is way too low. Authority and military sounds like an easier plan. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll begin putting together my plans. But of course, it won't be easy. Your priority is to raise your authority and the kingdom's overall military as much as you can, and of course, there can be open rebellion among the nobles. How much? By how much do I need to raise my military and my authority? Oh! The suspense. Don't become a tyrant. Well, I would have. The problem is that it's hard in this game. It's so hard to try to ally with any of the factions because people in this game in the factions are by default trying to win by themselves. So even trying to ally everyone would have at least one or two of the factions being like, nah. This game is so unhelpful to the streamer. It's okay, I'm the commentator. The Outer Wild. My goal is to see what the factions do between themselves. If I win, that's cool, because I don't think I've ever won my mango. But it's more interesting to see what happens between the factions. But I admit that managing to win at least once would be cool. But it's a bit hard when the three factions are de facto against you instantly at the start of the game. But yeah. Your Majesty, the barons have been taking more of their fair share of the harvest. I can barely afford to feed my family this winter. Will you really let this peasant poison your mind against us, my liege? We've got feasts and banquets planned every week this year. Of course we need all that food. Uh-huh. Okay. Give the barons free reign over their peasants. Command the barons to pay their farmers for their extra take. The barons can only take the customary amount. I'll veto C. You can only choose A or B. Let the barons do whatever they want, or make the barons pay. I know I felt bad for the barons. Shh. Don't worry about it. Whoa, that was a good vote. Everyone agrees, yay! What are we supposed to just give our money away in exchange for goods and services? Like common merchants? Very well. The ensuing multi-day feasts of the barons are so grand that they pass into legend. The meager payment is enough to keep most of the farmers going for another year, though it'll be a hungry winter. Panic at the disco. Your Highness, I bring bad news from the march. We are receiving reports of... I am sure your news can wait. I bring urgent tidings from the north that demand the monarch's attention at once. Wait your turn, you ignorant dolt. Holy shit. Why don't you settle your quarrel outside? Meanwhile, I have news from the south that really is urgent. Get in line. One at a time. Order in the march has broken down, Your Majesty. Some battalions have killed their own officers and begun roving in the wilderness, acting like common bandits. It's not looking good for the bee population. Is that all? By the old gods, the north is increasingly lawless, Your Majesty. Some chiefs have taken advantage, declaring themselves independent to your rule. My news is worse still. The cities of the south are being consumed with riots on a weekly basis. Our citizens want to overthrow the monarch and elect a more competent ruler. All these problems have arisen because the kingdom is increasingly unstable, Your Majesty. Something must be done. What do you suggest? Unfortunately, we lack the resources to tackle all these problems at once. We must vote on which matter to prioritize. Ah! Okay, so it will be a stability up either way. But on A, we have a military down. As well as B, and on C, we just have faith down. Hunt down the outlaws and deserters in the march. Send troops to fight the independent chiefs back in the kingdom. Restore order in the cities of the south. I can't tell what you will all vote. Defiance, military down. Military down, defiance. Well, both of them are kind of the same. It's still a 2 for 2 for 2. That's hard. It's hard to guess. Too hard to guess. At least I can maybe influence the vote a little bit. Why give you the authority? Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I put it on B, so they would have less people voting for B. That's it? Only 3 people voting? If there are only 3 people voting, I guess we can end the stream here and take it up somewhere else. Death of democracy. It's when no one votes anymore. Alright, Valdemani, your vote didn't count. You forgot a space. But I guess A is winning. Let's go for A. Thanks to a helpful snitch, your marshal discovers the locations of all the outlaws' hideouts in the march. Military down. Oh! Over the next month, the deserters are subjected to swift public trials, followed by an even swifter public executions. The army is depleted, but much more disciplined. Interns very laggy. It's okay. Defiance down, defiance up, stability up. Woo! Alright. A lot of suspense. It's hard to tell what's gonna happen. Let's do the end of the season and maybe stop here. The bees! Up in the north, Chief Nix's art and the wizard Briggs are enjoying a grand feast together. Any glassware has been carefully replaced with ceramics. Well done! The endless buzzing is much quieter now. You have served me well. My thanks, great wizard. Now, shall we discuss how to overthrow this troublesome monarch? Last goal, raise trade or raise stability? Nah. For the chiefs only. Raise stability. Ah, this will be interesting. Two factions fighting against each other. Against the other's goal. I like when that happens. Far, far away! That can be done. I will take the monarch through the apiary, where distance works differently. Oh, okay. But the apiary is a land of dreams, and in times of turbulence, nightmares. It must be peaceful if I am to navigate it very far. Aye, that can be done. We'll make sure the kingdom is as peaceful as a sleeping lamb and everyone's dreaming pleasant dreams. It's war then. For the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must raise stability to at least 6. And for the grandees, it's 1 or less. Okay. Yeah, everyone is doing okay. I'll keep it at that. We being 1 or less, we're kinda screwed. Ah, ambition! Tyranny! You've done some redecorating in the throne room, anticipating your future as an iron-fisted tyrant. When the marshal walks in, she whistles appreciatively. I like what you've done with the place. Lots of chains and spikes. Is that a working Iron Maiden? Sabine just turned into Bowser. I hold the hinges myself. Step inside. Very good. The master artificer looks after their tools. But that's nothing. You pull a lever in your throne and a trapdoor opens just to the marshal's left. Beneath it is a pit full of writhing snakes. All deadly, of course. Ah, classic. Let them try to vote against you now. She composes herself. I've been surveying the troops across the kingdom. Listen to the marshal's report. 60% gamble. Succeed! Woo! The troops are looking good, Your Majesty. The northern warriors took out a whole nest of wyverns last month. No! Not the dragons! They exist! We have a confirmation. There are dragons. I mean, wyverns. Holy shit, new twist. There are dragons in the game. Now the key is to make sure the armies are loyal to us, not to their region. Easier said than done, of course. I need to speak to the ordinary soldiers, grease some palms, smoke some cigars, reminisce over old war stories. Don't respect the council any more than I do. But at the end of the day, Your Majesty, it'll come down to how much they respect you. That evening, she rides out to meet with the kingdom soldiers and get the lay of the land. 70% gamble. No! Shit! My gambling! When she returns, the marshal looks frustrated. She unstoppers a whiskey flask and takes a long, fierce swig. Damn it, the soldiers have no interest in turning against the council. What a waste of time. I need to get their respect somehow. I don't care how. To improve your chance of victory, focus on increasing the kingdom's authority as much as possible the next 2 seasons. The challenge will decrease in difficulty with each failed attempt. That means that I'm actually close to my goal. The military was high enough and I won the gamble. I lost at 70% chance. Damn it. Could have won. Shit. Slap leg joins. As a grandee. Oh, I didn't see here. New nobles automatically join the regions with the fewest active players, which may make them appear imbalanced. Oh! I think that's new, because that didn't happen before. So because the grandees have 2 AFKs, they actually have 5 players, but 3 of them are active. More grandees nuts! Okay. Alright. So now it's a 2 versus 2 versus 3. So the grandees need to lower the stability. Be careful. I want to continue. There's so much suspense. Shit. Everyone is so close to winning. I mean, for the grandees and the chiefs, it's gonna be a bit harder, but... During a meeting with the council nobles, a commotion erupts as Grandee Slap Leg lets out a piercing scream. By the nines, it's here! It's here! He faints away, falling to the ground with a crash. Jesus. By the nines, God, someone fetch water. A servant runs for water and holds it to Slap Leg's mouth. I thought I'd be safe from it here, but alas. When we built that prison on my lands, some manner of spectre was disturbed and it's made me its target. You just joined. What did you do? Why would a ghost care about you? Are we really entertaining this nonsense? Hi, Tay. I hear voices, Your Majesty. Little pinpricks at the back of my mind. Just now, I saw a horrid grey shape hanging over me, its face a rotting mask. We're too old for campfire tales, Slap Leg. I beg you, Your Holiness and gathered nobles, come to my aid. We must banish this wraith. What the fuck? How should the haunted prison be dealt with? Tell an inquisitor to exorcise the site? Research the land on which the prison is built? Ignore the situation, all will be fine. Start vote! Do we ignore the situation? Wait, I did the wrong choice. Oh, I fucked it up. Oh well. I took the wrong. I wanted the higher authority. No shit. Or of course everyone agrees. Defiance at 9. So I've gone with veto. But that's not what I wanted to do anyway. The problem is that the Monarch's vote has the exact same icon as the bonus that gives me 1 stability. It looks almost exactly the same, so every time I clicked on it by accident, and then I switched to the one I wanted to do. That's a bit of a bad design. I'll blame the game. I don't even care. I blame the game for this one. Why does this confounded console never take Grandee seriously? He storms out, Tay laughs behind her hand. What the fuck? The university. Your Majesty, a delegation from the university is here and they are demanding to see you. Show them in then. Yes, Your Majesty. I will ask the small army that has accompanied them to stay outside. The provost of the university sweeps into the throne room without a by your leave. What? A by your leave? She's brandishing an ancient document. To the room without a by your leave. What does that mean? Your Majesty, I hold in my hand a legal document written by Queen Alma. Alma? Holy shit, Alma is in the game? Without permission. Ah, okay. Alma the Wise herself. Oh. Queen Alma lays out the law here in convoluted ancient legal language. Roughly translated, it reads, any monarch who harms the university must abdicate immediately. Oh, that's convenient. Let me see that. The provost hands you the document to you. It is indeed written in the ancient legal tongue, impenetrable to all but supremely educated. Names the rules? I don't believe that. I think it's really a soup recipe. I think we can do better. Get a pen. Your Highness, you cannot be suggesting forging the words of Queen Alma herself. I tell you, I won't do it. Oh, you won't? Damn. You can just be like, oh, okay. Oh, you won't? Damn. Take your E! Take your E! Terrible thing to pull off just after the monarch proclaimed himself a tyrant. That's kinda true. You kinda... how do you say? Overplaying your hand or something like that? The provost, a scholar of great renown, accustomed to fine dining and a feather bed, is quickly persuaded to draft a new law instead. But what should this law say? The university must pay a large stipend to the crown. The university must send scholars into the armies. The provost of the university must marry a farm animal. Huh? What? So I'm pretty sure the chiefs will vote for stability, but not the grandees, and the barons probably won't. Oh, it's hard to decide. C is funny. You want to vote for C? Okay. I mean, sure. Yay! Vote for C. No, don't vote for A. No. Oh, C is so funny. Okay. Okay, sure. We'll go for C. The Grandees rebelled. I'll put the monarch's goal on hold. It will? It does? The provost can barely move the pen across the page, but she does it. That's what it implies. Okay. The document is created and entered into law. The whole city gathers to watch the resulting ceremony. in which the university provost is bonded in matrimony to a goat called Maureen. At the conclusion of the ceremony, the goat eats her hat. The church are only too delighted to officiate. It is a marvelous affair. A marvelous affair. End of season. Oh, we're good. Okay, Defiance report. Okay. Beep 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 beep. All right. So, I don't want to stop. We're so close to something happening. Your Majesty, a traveling bard. She says she has come to compose a song for you. Not just any bard, Your Highness. The best in all the land. Sally Six Fingers, they call me. A song, you say, about me? Why, of course. In fact, I have the tune and verse all but ready. I have saved my best work for you, my monarch. All I require is the subject. What should I tell the masses of you? What would you like to inspire? Teach them to fear me. I will do so, Your Highness, absolutely. Give me but a few weeks, and everyone within the Crown lands will know of your might. Pray, I need but only a small payment of 500 gold for the time, a discounted rate for one as esteemed as yourself. I'll pay you quadruple. Let's give you a... Let's gamble. Let's give you a little 1,000. Thank you, Your Majesty. Jerry is out of the throne room to do your bidding. Support local artists. Hey! The song has the desired effect and everyone impressed by your regal bearing. Authority is now oppressive. Rebellion halted. You will not rebel. It won't happen. I won't allow it. None of that, thank you. Your Highness, ill winds from our new deer park. Hope the goat was funny. Rebellion engine is insane. What happened to it? It's not the deer park exactly. The deer park sits next to a grove of trees. There's one especially rare one, the Greater Arrow Tree. It was planted by Queen Alma the Wise herself and stands over 200 feet tall. That's a very tall tree. It is indeed, Your Highness. But that's part of the problem. Unfortunately, all the visitors of our newly built deer park are disturbing the soil, and the Greater Arrow Tree is dying. Ah! How can the Greater Arrow Tree in the north be protected? Pay Chief Bad One AJ to build strong fences around the tree. The tree has survived this long, leave it alone. Designate the tree a protected site in an official proclamation. Okay, Chief. Ban one age. I don't know about you. That A sounds pretty good to me. I wonder why. Just good vibes, I guess. Start vote. Okay. Okay. We're doing so many mind games. my brain hurts. Help. Northern carpenter set to work fencing off the greater arrow tree and its companions. The deer park still sees plenty of people coming and going, admiring the immense tree as they go. But its ancient soil remains undisturbed and its bark uncarved. It becomes a symbol not only to the reign of Queen Alma the Wise, but of your wisdom in protecting your kingdom's natural beauty. Okay. There'll be 25 gold pieces to everyone who helped vote for it. Yay! Your Majesty, ignoring the ghost in my prison has only made matters worse. What's happening? It's terrible! I never thought the Grandees would be so overwrought. Is there even proof of this so-called ghost's presence? Every time I visit the prison, a terrible cold spreads down the back of my neck, and then I hear a voice calling my name. Usually don't for AV. I think so far the gambles for me has been two losses and 2 wins, I think. We are at a 50-50 for now. He claims to be my great-great-uncle Guillermo, who died last century in a dreadful hunting accident. He says if I don't pay attention, my lineage will be doomed and my name dishonored. Dishonored? What do you know of this great-great-uncle Guillermo? The family chronicles describe him as a bad-tempered old man with no sense of humor. An accurate portrayal, judging by his ghost. Treasury too low. Oh, okay. Tell Grandee Slapleg to offer something valuable to appease the ghost. If the ghost wants Grandee Slapleg to listen, he should do so. Destroy the prison. No. Unless... Stability up, stability down. Oh, my brain, it's too late! It's too late, I can't think properly anymore. I don't know. It's too hard on my brain. We're reaching critical thinking, not thinking hour. I can't really veto the defiance away. Slapleg hurries away and do just that. To do just that, scowling. Defiance at 10. Whether great-great-uncle Guillermo is happy with the offering remains to be seen. Your Majesty, these upstarts are saying they have a right to your throne. No doubt the nobles are already scheming to crown the region's perfect claimant. The kingdom is in rebellion. The first side to earn 5 victory points will win. Victory points are earned through events. If the rebels are victorious, the monarch is overthrown. So does my goal still hold, or what happens? Caribou joins as a chief of the north, I think. Wait. Yeah, as a chief of the north. It's been a long day coming after a long week and a long year, come to think of it. You're ready for bed. Good night, dear. I should check on little Sabine too. Sabine too is fast asleep in her cradle. Sighing in relief, you climb back into your own bed. Hild is already fast asleep. You dream that you're in a vast, glittering city of magnificent spires and floating temples. You're surrounded by strange little fairy folk with golden eyes and golden tongues. They're trying to warn you of something, but you can't quite hear them. Then they're swept away by an invisible force. A hideous, skull-faced figure in robes walks down the now empty street, flanked by Chief Nixis Art and Frida, the chief's claimant to your throne. Hello, your majesty! Surprised to see us? Well, considering the grandees and the barons were always the one closer to victory, yeah, kinda. This is a funny dream, whee! You jump up trying to fly away but fall flat on your face. Haven't you realized yet? This is no dream, you fool. Technically, actually, it is your dream, but it's also real. We're just in another world, you see. This is the apiary, the realm of... whatever, I don't care about the lore. Using magic almost feels like cheating. I suppose I'll feel guilty about it later, after my coronation. Thank you for bringing us here to gloat, Great Wizard. Great Wizard, now please take this pathetic specimen somewhere far, far away. With pleasure. Briggs wraps one bony hand around your shoulder. Your feet begin to move of their own accord, trudging along beside the wizard, and then the ground drops away as you take flight. Far behind you, Chief Nixis Ard and your usurper dwindle into dots, then vanish from sight completely. Please, no, I still have so much to do. I don't want to go. It's a joke on brisket. Brisket? Brisket. Brisket. Maybe? You should have thought about that before your watchman impeded my access to fig rolls. What? You leave the glimmering city behind and fly across a baffling dreamscape, across fields of pink snow and dancing stars and gnashing teeth. How long are you flying? Minutes? Months? At long last, you find yourself barreling toward a swirling portal in the sky. Brisket. Brisket. Guilty gear. Halts in midair, but your momentum carries you forward. Farewell, your majesty! I hope a new world offers you a new beginning! And then you're flying through the portal and everything goes dark. Wake up. You awaken to find yourself in a blasted desert beneath a burning green sky. Namek? There's no desert in Namek. On Namek. A strange metal contraption flies overhead, spitting fire from its backside. Someone kicks you hard in the side, a blue-skinned fellow in a shiny uniform holding a bizarre musket. He asks where you came from. Holy shit. It's fake Namek? Maybe it's fake Namek. Oh, fake Namek has a place that kinda looks deserty from the Metal Cooler movie, I guess. A little bit. You stare up at the stranger, your mouth agape. Agape? Who are you? What's going on? The stranger kicks you again. Apparently he wants you to answer the same questions. With a sigh, the stranger lifts you up and clicks some metal shackles around your wrists. Looks like you've got some explaining to do. I will never win in this fucking game. Even when I'm close to winning, it still doesn't happen. I was like 2 events away from winning. Yeah, it was the end because you fulfill all your goals. I joined before linking my accounts. Oh, you did the thing! You did the thing I warned against at the start of the stream. I'm sorry. After an intense interrogation, Monarch Sabine was taken to a research facility on a nearby moon. Their daring escape and subsequent career as an interstellar smuggler would go down in legend. Holy shit! Space Pirate Dragon? That's just Ridley. Sabine turned into Ridley. The Grandees, led by Yobo Live, launched a rebellion that accomplished nothing besides distracting the monarch while cunning schemers took the throne. All that remained of the Baron's attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner, deep under the castle, clad in an iron mask and shrouded in rumor. After Monarch Sabine vanished mysteriously from their bed, Frida of the Chiefs was best positioned to occupy the power vacuum left behind. None dared challenge this succession, fearing the wrath of the wizard Brisket. I was so close! Now I'm frustrated. I'm more frustrated than if it wasn't even close. I was so close to finally winning a game. Shit. Well, I blame the game for taking 3 entire years to tell me what I was supposed to do. To give me my gambles. Win edging. I don't like edging. Wealthiest noble. Well, the AFK. Press noble, the one who is an AFK. The Grandees almost won. I mean, for, the thing is that the rebellion still takes a little while to actually end doing something. Yeah, like you still have goals after the rebellion starts. So I don't think. I think I would have won first by the time. We failed to rebel twice. Also that. Because it worked. It worked precisely against my own goal to raise my authority. Sorry, Taurus Blood War. I think we're gonna end here. It is midnight for me. A little bit late. Sorry. Well, since the rebellion puts your goal on hold, I'm not sure. But I don't think it did. Because the does it really? You have to quell the rebellion first before it checks for your authority again. Okay. I wondered because the icon next to authority was still up. So I thought it was still like valid, was still going. Or maybe not. Well, we actually managed to end the session on time. That wasn't expected. There was so many twists happening that I thought it was still going to go for a full hour. But it stopped. It just ended. But to be fair, Sabine turning into Ridley Metroid is kind of cool. So it's a neutral ending. Sabine didn't start a reign of terror over their kingdom, but they turned into a cool dragon space pirate. So you know, that's cool. That's okay. Oh, you have to customize your character for each faction. Ah. I should do that at some point. You know that it would be useful because I never play on other people's game. Oh, Yuri should play the game. Or Tay or Donut. It's a cool game. Well, the next session. This is the part where people who join for the game are gonna be a bit disappointed because we play this game every 3 months. Otherwise, it's a bit overwhelming to have too many games at the same time, especially for a game that lasts this long. So we only play King of the Castle every 3 months. So the next session will be on September 17th. In exactly 3 months.